This video explores the Contents tool and shows how to organize modules and create topics. Every time an instructor clicks on the Content link on the nav bar, the course overview appears. A description can be typed into the overview and/or a single file can be added. There are a couple things to note about working with files. One is that in all browsers except for Safari, a file can be dragged directly from the local computer to the file upload area. Also, Desire to Learn has a built-in file viewer that displays various types directly in the browser, which means that students do not need the corresponding desktop application to view the file contents. The course overview is not visible to students if it is empty, and a student clicking on the content link in a course offering that does not have a course overview will go directly to the table of contents. On the course overview page, the instructor can create a module by clicking in the Add a Module box and typing a module name. Type the Enter key and the window refreshes to show the contents of the module. Modules can have descriptions which are visible to students before they open the module to view its contents. Create additional modules or submodules by clicking in the appropriate boxes. Modules can be reordered by dragging and can be converted to submodules by dragging one on top of another. Click on the name of a module on the table of contents to make it the current active module or submodule. To keep a module and its contents hidden from students, click on the Action menu to modify its published status and select Draft. A module can be scheduled to appear based on date and/or release condition by clicking on the link to Add Restrictions. The due date is the date by which an instructor would like students to have viewed all of the topics in that module. There are a couple of ways to create a contents topic. Files can be dragged onto the drag and drop box for a module, except in Safari, and will be viewable by students within the browser without opening a desktop application. Or click on the Action menu for New Content and choose one of the options there. New Document creates an empty web page for editing. New Link is a link to an outside website. Add Course Files creates a link to a course file, and Upload Files is another way to upload a file from a local computer. Remember that any file uploaded becomes a course file. There are also options to create a quick link to a new Dropbox folder, a discussion topic, or a new quiz. The Action menu for Add Activities provides an ability to add links to extant course tools via a quick link, though new items can also be created in the Insert a Quick Link dialog box. The contents of a module, including any submodules, can be reordered by dragging and dropping within the browser window. Like modules, contents topics can also have descriptions and restrictions. One way to edit these is to click on the Action menu for the topic, and then click on the link to Edit Properties. There are two ways to see the student's view of content. One is to use the Role Switch widget on the course homepage. Instructors can also click on the name of a topic to view it, and on this page the item can be edited. To delete a module, click on its name on the table of contents to make it the focus of the main panel of the page. Then click on the action menu for More Actions and select Delete Module. This also deletes any content and submodules within that module. The Delete Content dialog includes an option to delete the associated files and activities with the module and its child topics and modules. To delete a topic, click on the action menu for that topic while looking at its parent module and click on the Delete Topic button. All content topics have a completion method, which is a way for students to track which content topics they have visited. Quick links to course tools have different completion methods: post a discussion message, attempt a quiz, etc. The instructor can change the completion method by selecting the Change Completion Method action menu and selecting another option. Manual completion means the students decide when they have completed the action, and no completion tracking means students do not see completion tracking. Students see a number indicating how many tasks are remaining for them to complete on the table of contents, with subtotal for each module. The completion method does not affect tracking of student activity for any tool. For content, this tracking is still available by clicking the Actions menu for Table of Contents and choosing View Reports. As documents are created and files uploaded, they are added to the Manage Files area of the course. Access this by clicking on the Manage Files option for the action menu for Table of Contents. Remember that for instructors, the content link on the nav bar always goes to Course Overview. On the Course Overview page is a link to Table of Contents. When students click on the content link on the nav bar, they go to the Table of Contents unless there is a Course Overview.